Ladies and gentlemen,
we've been cleared for takeoff.
Beginning workout.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down.
so here we are. My new girls and I are ready for training. But what are we training for? What's my comeback race gonna be? 1 mile in, 11-minute mile. This is slow going. You know, I was really at the mercy of cancer recovery and choosing future races. During my treatment, I had used up all of my sick leave. I went into the deficit of my vacation. So I had to be really selective on how many races I could do moving forward and how many vacation days I would have built up to use for travel time. Run number 1. Oh my God, this feels so good. This feels so good.
3 minutes, 8 seconds. Completed. Distance, 2 miles.
Oh well, slow go for my first run of this training plan. Knowing that I had already signed up for the Dumbo Double Dare, that's a mouthful, as well as the 5K prior, I knew if I wanted to participate in Marathon Weekend at Disney World, the Dopey Challenge was just not going to be in that plan. I simply would not have enough vacation days built up, especially if I wanted to do any other races next year. Much to my disappointment, I signed up for the Goofy Challenge. I say disappointment because I have never done a marathon weekend and not participated in the Dopey Challenge. I somehow feel like I'm letting myself down as well as letting all of you down. But it is what it is. And I am so thankful that I'm able to do any races at all. So suck it up, Rose. Suck it up. So like many of you, I will be hopping on a plane to Orlando, run some races. Days later, hop on another plane to California to complete my Coast to Coast Challenge. God bless us. We are a bunch of goofies and dopies. I don't know how many of you have registered and are participating in the Disney Run Disney Summer Series. Their 100-year theme medals look pretty good. So today, just did it right there, 3.1. So I have now completed the June by the skin of my teeth. Let me tell you, it is the last week of June. So I thought, well, since I'm out, I'm gonna use part of this race to complete my first 5K. Well, there we are, 45 minutes, and I've done 3.76 miles. I'll take it, I'll embrace it. I will continue to do like a little cool down walk here. I do want to make at least 4 miles, but walking is good. Walking is good. Happy Thursday. It is June 29th. And we are on our second run of the training. And I'm already feeling it.
But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement. Explode.
Before I get too far into this training series, I need to take a moment and express my gratitude for getting to where I am today. Halfway through my recovery, I had a lot of setbacks. My second surgery, which should have been a breeze, was far worse than the actual mastectomy to remove the cancer. I had a reaction to the anesthesia. Then I caught the flu or some cold or a bug that just lingered on. I still have a little cough left, and it's been, what, almost a month? And then my infusion for strengthening my bones. She said you could have some flu-like symptoms. Well, I had just got over the flu, so then whoop, here they come back. And I was so sick. The one silver lining in that whole scenario is I didn't gain back the weight like I did after my mastectomy. I actually gained a whole half a pound. Wonderful. But then the harsh reality of my finances really hit hard. I had used up all my sick pay, deficit for vacation. I had applied for FMLA, but you know, they have a wait week. I didn't know that. So I was out for 3 weeks. I only got paid for 2. And it's funny how debt collectors really don't care about your sob story. So my wonderful son set up a GoFundMe page. All of you. The first people that donated were from my Run Disney community. Every time I got a notification that a donation was made, I would burst into tears. You all saved me financially. But not only that, throughout my whole recovery process, from the first moment I found out that I had breast cancer to today, all of you have sent cards, gift cards, Facebook notifications, Instagram. Some of you reached out through the phone, through every social media aspect. And let me tell you something, that meant so much to me. That got me through this. That took a horrible, sad event and turned it around. I look back today on my mastectomy recovery and I don't look at it as a bad thing. I actually look at it as a happy time because I got to know all of you so much better, and you unfortunately got to know a lot about me. Happy, sad, crying, joyous. I am so happy all of you were there with me, because without all of you, I would not be here. See me? I am on the road. I am training for a race I didn't think I was going to be able to participate in, and it is all because of you. You will never know how thankful I am. There are just no words. Absolutely no words. I'm also a crybaby. Today I am running around Friendship Park. I think that's very appropriate because of all the generosity of all of you, my friends. I felt Friendship Park was appropriate. I'm also here today because I am looking for a place. A very good friend of the family, more like family than friend, made these and dropped them off at my house. Her name is Glenda, and it is Glenda Rocks. And these are rocks that you hide, and then people look for them, and then they hide them somewhere else. And when I was going through recovery, I vowed that my first stop would be Friendship Park, the first time I was given the okay to run. And then every time I go on a traveling running vacation, racecation, I'm taking one of these rocks and I'm going to hide them somewhere so that they will be all over the United States and hopefully beyond. So I need to find a good place. I'm going to run around Friendship Park a couple of times because I want to find something not too hard but not too obvious. Where could that be?
I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free.
That's going to be the clue. It's near the friendship sign. And I'm not going to say where. Good luck, everyone. I hope you find it, but not too quickly. My son and I used to do geocaching all the time. That was something we did when we went camping. We did it around our house. this park, it is quite fun. So good luck in finding my Run Run Rosie rock from Glenda Rocks. By the way, she really does. She rocks. She's not a rock, but she rocks.
6 minutes, 21 seconds. Completed. Distance.
I am forcing myself to do 4 miles on these midweek runs, even if I have to do a lot more walking. It looks like my pace was like 11:30 something. I gotta take it slow, because if I injure myself, then I am down for the count. Hey buddy. Good Saturday morning. Got our morning hare and our morning pup. It is July 1st. Saturday we have a 3-miler. That's our long run for the week. And I need to break in a new pair of shoes. I did buy, as you all know, I am a big Hoka fan. So I purchased, I can't get the thing out. Cut. I know. Got it. New pair of Hokas. I love Hokas, you all know that. You too, Bax? Coming off of a 6-week running hiatus, these last previous 2 runs, I was feeling some aches and pains, and I'm thinking it's because what is happening here? I'm thinking it's because I was using my old shoes. What I always he's yelling at me because I have worn my older shoes much longer than I should have. I always take out the insoles that are provided with the shoes, and I put in Superfeet Comfort Max. These are the ones that have helped me the best. I use the purple ones, and I just replace those. It's much easier when you don't have your helper. But you just put those in. They fit right in there. They're the best. All right. We're going to get this 3-miler going. God bless you. So we're going to 3 miles. High five. Love him. What a difference a new pair of shoes make. Trying to get out before it gets too warm. It is already 63 degrees. It's a little breezy, so I hope you don't hear too much of the wind on the GoPro. When I got cleared to run this week, my doctor said, take it slow. Whatever your normal training is, do a quarter of that. That's hard. So I'm trying to do my intervals. I'm gonna take my interval timer with me on all my training runs. I'm gonna do the 4-1. I'm gonna set it for that, but I'm just gonna listen to my body and do what it wants me to do.
Waypoint, 1.5 miles to go. Time, 16 minutes, 47. Average pace, 11:11 per mile.
That is really slow go for me. But I have to remember, I am coming off of non-running or not serious training since Marathon Weekend in January, and it is now July 1st. I've got to remember that. Any of you that have been either injured runners or had circumstances beyond your control, as I did, that you have to take quite a few months off of training, coming back is so difficult, and it's a mental as well as a physical challenge. I just have to remember to listen to my brain and what my doctors told me. Hi! And just take it easy. You don't want to re-injure yourself. But by the way, these new shoes, they're fabulous. I had to circle back around to Friendship Park to see if anyone had picked up my Run Run Rosie geocaching rock, and someone took it. Don't know who you are. I hope you place it somewhere else so someone else can find it and enjoy it as well.
You've reached your goal of 3 miles. Time, 33 minutes, 34 seconds. Average pace, 11:11 per mile.
I'll take it. I know it's slow go, and I have to remember that I'm coming off of a very long running hiatus. I just got to keep that in my brain. If you haven't done so already and you want to follow along on my journey from Goofy to Dumbo, please hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. What races or challenges are you training for? Next week, I'm going to talk about the training plan and how I modify it to fit into my craft fairs and other races that I have around town. So I will see you next week, which is the 4th of July.